So yes, welcome back, and we are here again with the nightcap match. This time from the men, from the boys section. We will have the defending champions, the Valley Primary School, the 2019 champions, coming up against the
5 goals to 2. MVPS getting the better of agency here in
the Morris Vanderpool Primary School.
The boys, will Valley take revenge or will Morris make it 2 from 2?
Yes.
We'll see four to break up in 1 hour's time. Sit back as it went forward before your eyes.
Here you heard the voice of the man.
Next to us is going to be agency. They will be taking on OKPS boys. OKPS will be looking to make it 2 from 2. The boys will be looking for revenge for their sisters. Well, sit back. Will it be? We'll see in just 1 hour's time. 60 minutes to play. All to play for OKPS, agency, Morris Vanderpool Valley, and it's over to the officials.
Yes, and that was the voice of the man, the voice of choice, Millington, giving you some information there. We are going to bring you live at the defending champions for the 2019 NCBA season, the Valley Primary School, and they will be coming up against the Morris Vanderpool. I think they were third in the competition, a fourth, so to speak, and so we will be in for some really exciting football. The Valley really did perform well last year, overcoming my school, Aurelia Kelly. But we'll see what they made of this year. And I have in our booth here again, Nakishma. Make sure you all get that name right. I don't know where Newish are coming in, but yeah, we have Nakishma, we have Isa, we have Lenicia, and we are certainly going to bring you ball by ball coverage of this game as we await the officials. They're just making sure that everything is checked and ready. Nerissa, what are you looking for? Going back to Nerissa again, Nakishma.
It's going to be interesting. I believe that Valley has invested heavily in its boys team. I've been told to look out for number 5, and I believe Miss Robin. I'm not seeing his number from here, but he was a star last year, so I think he's one to watch. I believe he's trying to remember his first name. I believe it begins with a K, but his last name is Robin, and apparently number 5 for Valley School. So let's see if they try to level the score, rather repeat what Morris Vanderpool did and exact some revenge for the loss of their girls team. So I'm looking for those 2 players that I've heard a bit about from Valley School, and we'll see if they are able to walk through the defense of the Morris Vanderpool boys side the way that number 11 and number 2 did just now against Valley School, their sisters. So we are waiting the first kickoff of the ball. Apparently they're waiting on a goalkeeper addition for the Valley Primary School.
Yes, so just on the waiting side of things, the players are on the field. They are certainly ready. We're just waiting for the goalkeeper there for the Valley Primary School, and not seeing some action over there on the bench there with the coach, and certainly he's making sure that the goalkeeper has its gear and everything is all intact and just about ready to go. We've witnessed 2 matches from the girls section, and here we see the goalkeeper as he is just trotting into the goal now. So as we see the signal from the referee, and as I get my watch off and ready, and there is the whistle. It's Valley. In the goal here is Morris. Here is Morris. Here is Morris, and it's Morris certainly on the attack.
Inspired by the
yes,
performance of their sisters, no doubt.
yes. That one looks a little bit dodgy. Okay, here is Morris defending Southie, but player can't get that one. Ball going into touch for a goal kick. Number 7 is another diminutive player, Nakishma, and we're certainly going to be looking for some great things from the Valley School, looking to see what they have brought to the table this tournament.
Well, there's a corner kick incoming from the Valley Primary School, and we'll see if number 7 is able to take advantage of the kick. If it is well placed, he's in a good position to tap the ball in, but it just went over a little bit, and Morris Vanderpool Primary School, no doubt their team is really playing an aggressive game, and we see them advancing, but good clearance from number 10 for the Valley Primary School. He kicked that ball with honest just now.
Yes, he says get out of here, all the way over on the B field, but there was the Morris Vanderpool, who have started quite steadily here. Here is Valley now, as he's trying to string passes, the player trying to skip over that one, but the ball running into touch for a throw in there to the Morris. Here is Valley coming away with it. Cut out there, booted upfield, miscontrol there by the Morris Vanderpool player. And the player just stumbled a little bit there, trying to get onto that one, just loses his footing and just tumbling over, but recovered well. Here is, yes, and offside there. So Morris has really come to the party here. They have started quite strongly here this afternoon.
Yes, coming up against the defending champions and having this type of tenacity is definitely commendable on their part. There can be some performance jitters. Some of these players might be first-time players in the tournament, and we're not seeing any of that from the Morris side. They've come out aggressively to match their sisters, and but we're seeing a very robust showing from the Valley Primary School defense, unlike what we saw in the last half with their female team. Number 14 for Morris Vanderpool advances on the wing. He cuts inward, but again, the Valley Primary School defensive line is very, very robust.
Yes. Isa, I would like to bring you in here. Who are some of the players to watch here? You might have a Valley connection. What are some of the players to watch on the Valley team?
Well, you know, number 5 is Kian J. Brooks Bell. Everyone knows his dad, Kenija, was a very great player. The short guy over here, Robin. Those two was good players last year. Number 12. I think the game is an exciting game to watch. But do you think that Valley will take it home again this year? As we hear now, Kiande is a very good kicker with penalties. So let's see if he's going to take this. The young Kenija. Body placement is good. Goalkeeper look wonderful. And he missed. Wow.
With the power that he kicked that ball with, had he placed that ball a little better, he would have had a golden opportunity. So we see a missed opportunity there by Valley School. and Morris Vanterpool lives to fight another minute in this exciting matchup.
They say sometimes we say in football that ball don't lie. I didn't see from my vantage point how that amounted to a penalty, but the referee gave the penalty, and it was put wide by the number 5 there. So, like you said, the Morris lived to fight yet another day, yet another time. Here is number 10 in the center of the field, squeezed nicely. Here's the player trying to find number 7. Here's number 7, dribbles past one. Just ball ricocheting from the player there and into the hands of the custodian. The Morris Vanterpool goalkeeper booting the ball out, but booting it into touch. And here we see a quick throw in there by the Valley Primary School. And here's some instructions being given there by the referee, making sure that these are some of the things that you don't really call for in this game. Foul throws. These are kids. You see cross coming through there, but going wide and into touch for a goal kick there to the Morris Vanterpool School. So both teams trying to find their footing so far. The Valley School has had the better of the chances and most of the possession as well, and so they have picked up right from where they left off last season, and we certainly going to look. Here is a goal kick, but only as far as Valley. Here is Valley, nice square pass through middle, cut out there by Morris though. Here is Morris on the attack. Morris on the attack. No, Morris on the attack, but has been cut out there by the defender there for the Valley Primary School. Here is Valley coming through on it. And the player is just nonchalant in the dribble, number 10, looking wide. Almost getting onto that ball. Was that is that number 8, but running out of space.
Valiant efforts by Valley School just now. Number 10 player, he kicked with a lot of power. Had he had a little bit more control, that ball would have been well placed, and Valley might have had a scoring opportunity, but they live to fight again, and ball kicked out by the Morris Vanterpool Primary School goalkeeper, and it will be thrown on by VPS. And the offensive line from Morris Vanterpool, they are trying to find space, but Valley School has a very, very robust defensive line in place for this game. I believe they fixed their strategy following up from the girls' game that just took place. I believe that was a call for a foul throw, and Morris Vanterpool throws on the ball and advancing. That's a nice pass there by the player for MVPS, but the I believe that is Robin showcasing his skills there, but the ball just getting away from him, and Morris Vanterpool Primary School will advance. There's a cross coming in and straight to the keeper, no damage done.
Here is Valley on the attack at the center circle. Missed pass there, cut out there by Morris. The squeeze further to the left. Here is the player having a shot on goal, cut out there by the defender. It's been challenged there, only as far as the Morris player, and could not do anything but put that one into touch for a throw in there to the Morris Vanterpool. That's Morris Joe. It should be. Yes, it's a Morris Joe. Yes, the defender there, the man in the red boots, putting it into touch for a throw in. As you can hear the sounds for the other game that is scheduled to start on the other end. The B field here is players going to be in an offside position for sure, and so number 14 just running and getting too far ahead, and it's been a judge offside. So is a kick taken quickly. Yes, dribbles past one. Here is a player streaming down his right side, but challenge and block there, and in an effort to pass the ball there, the defender just putting it into touch for another throw-in. We are into the 11th minute of this half. It's still 0-0. Both teams are trying to put themselves in the ascendancy, trying to find an elusive goal, but so far they have been defending and defending well. Here is Morris on the attack. Cross coming in, cut out there by the central defender. Push for the field. Here is Valley Primary School now with it. Going further to their right, and squares to number here it's a dribble there, but it's given again out of space. Here is the player number 10 trying to square in, cut out there by number 12, and ball blocked there by the number 8, and it's a throw in there to the Valley Primary School. Yeah, so enter in action here. Both teams are holding steady. Nakishma.
Yes, and a little bit of an opportunity, not much of an opportunity. The goalkeeper did a good job to hold on to that one. It just went over the top of the head of the defender, and the goalkeeper was able. So we see number 7 over there tonight. I think he typically plays in the midfield because he's very quick, but he's been helping out and assisting in the defense a lot so far, and I think that has inured to the benefit of the Valley Primary School team. The game continues 0-0. I am not sure if this is a corner. It's a throw. Yeah. And the player attempts to turn with the ball, and the Valley School player puts himself in front of the ball. Well defended by good attempt, but the ball spinning in the backfield, and the last back defender clearing it. Well, no damage done.
Yes, we've got 2 of the coaches here. The Valley team is coached by Mr. Ben Davis. He coached the team last year. Cleo Ham is on the sideline of the Morris Vanderpool School. Been doing some great work with the school there. We want to say kudos to Cleo. Here is the clearance there from the Valley. Player dribbles past one. This should be an opportunity. And that's a shot and goal. But saved there by the goalkeeper. Number 14 was heavily challenged there. Is up by number 13 and had to hustle a shot, and was just able to just punch it, and the goalkeeper was right in position, collected well, and no damage done there. We see an infringement there on the part of the free kick to the Morris Vanderpool School, just in their defensive thrust, some about 10 yards from the goalkeeping area. And you see the kick being taken. Player shifts, he's dribbling down the left, cuts in, but blocked and picked up there and blocked into touch for a corner kick to the Morris Vanderpool School. So there almost a chance there for the Valley Primary. As we can see, corner kick taken. There's dribble past one, having a shot on goal, collected and into touch for, that should be another corner kick again. So coming from the same end, goalkeeper making a mess of it, so to speak. Nice to see that all the teams have been supported here. I can see the teachers from the Valley School. They are decking their yellow, as well as the folks from the Aurelia Kelly. They have on their traditional pink. Yes, it's pink. I saw Neil pass across with the big sign on his chest. Here we see the tussle, and that player is certainly going to be judged offside.
No, but the ball is not in play as yet. We're waiting to see. Is this a free kick? Oh, quick out from the goal. You see Robin on the ball, heading it skillfully, trying to recover, but well played by the defense for the Morris Vanderpool Primary School. I see the coach signaling for the foul, and the ref agreed because the ball was given to the Morris Vanderpool Primary School, and Robin continues to play very aggressively. We have another call.
Yes, some excitement on the other end of the pitch, but we really have to bring this game to you live. Here we see the kick being taken, and here comes the Morris Vanderpool School, cut out there by the Valley Primary, trying to find the center forward there, but only as far as the defender there. Here is Valley coming away with it, tries to find number 14, cut out, and here is Morris now. Yes, Morris is with it. Here's number 8, squares to the center circle, receive the 1-2 pass, dribbles past 1, trying to cut inside, but in an effort to find the man in the center, they have found themselves with another throw-in. Isa, I know that you on both ends of the spectrum. How do you see this game going so far?
Tony, I must say that both teams, Morris Vanderpool and Valley Primary School, is playing a wonderful game. Both teams are defending wonderful. It's a marvelous game, still 0-0. So, the children out there is playing awesome. As the old people say, can't count your egg before you hatch. But for what I'm seeing, the Valley Primary School is more into the Morris Vanderpool half more often than the Morris Vanderpool up in the valley.
Here's a shot, and it's a goal! Number 7, Mel, making some excellent work there, and rocketed a shot on the left corner and into the back of the net for goal number 1 for the Valley Primary School. Nerissa, your thought?
Well, she called it and it happened. Skillfully played by number 7 for the Valley Primary School. He picked that corner excellently, and the defenders were advancing on him, but there was no stopping that ball. The keeper, he could have tried, but that was a well-placed goal.
Well placed goal, well worked as well. He really handled himself well there, and shifted the man nicely, and just pumped the ball into the back of the net. So Valley on the attack again. Here is Valley on the attack again. Here is the player on the attack, and there's a shot and goal. Oh, that's not one. Oh, just going wide. There was number 5 with it. Yes, shooting that one, and shooting that one just wide of the The goalkeeper's up right there on the right side, and into touch for a goal kick there to the Morris Vanterpool Primary School. Yes, as we wait for the ball to come back. Yes.
Please go to the DJ booth. That's a green army bag. It's for one of the players.
And well, it appears as if it had touched someone, and it's a corner kick. Yes, corner kick to the Valley. Here you see a poorly taken corner kick, cleared there, but here's Valley coming through again, cut out there by number 5. Here we see Valley, Morris trying to mount the attack, but just running a little faster than the ball is moving and loses out there. Here is Valley coming through again, but cut out there by the defense there from Morris. It's Valley 1, Morris 0. Morris on the attack. Morris on the attack. He's gathered around his man, and there's a tackle coming in there, and Valley lived to fight another day, protecting that 1-goal lead. Here you see the ball being pushed down the right side of field. Challenge there by the player. Ball is still in touch. Dribbles past number 13. The dribbles past here again, and he's trying, just doing too much work with it, running away from the goal. Number 10 dribbled number 13 to the ground and didn't get the cross, but here is Morris and the attack again. Morris and the attack, cut out there by the defense there for Valley Primary. Here is Valley Primary, boots the ball upfield, but only as far as the defense there for the Morris Vanterpool. Here is the player there for Valley, trying to cut around, did so, loses his footing, and but picked up there by number 14. There's a shot coming in and good, but locked, and an inadvertent clearance there. One a hasty one. Number 13 making no mistake, taking no time with that one at all. Just booted it for a call. He had all the time in the world to look up and try to make a play going forward.
What a waste of all that power. Yeah, that was a very powerful kick. But again, when that is the advantage of all the goal scoring, it puts the opposing team on the back foot, and you're seeing a little bit of jitters there. The defender unable to place the ball up the field where it should be, and now we are at a corner kick. Valley School having the advantage.
Yes, corner kick taken, blocked. It's another corner kick again. There for the Valley Primary. They are leading 1-0 as we just check our watch to see our time. We are into the 24th minute of this encounter. To the 20, here's a corner kick taken, but blocked there. There's a cross coming through, but only as far as the player there for the Morris Vanterpool. Here is Morris on the attack, but the player could have done well to pass the ball either to his left or to his right. Here is Morris, but certainly it's going to be, but it's not a goal. I am seeing here where the flag is up. The flag was up for quite some time. The player being adjudged to be in an offside position, and so well done, but no goal, and it's still 1-0 in favor of the Valley Primary School. Yes, great excitement here, and in both areas as well.
We're seeing some live from the Morris Vanterpool attacking line. This is the closest they've come to really facing off with the goalkeeper, because the defense has been so impregnable. And now we see the defense, there'll be a kick out.
Offside kick.
and it is in the possession of Morris Vanderpool Primary School. And
yes, I know. I know. Nakishma is trying to multitask, so to speak, with her eyes. But yes, it's Morris Vanderpool. They are trailing some 1-0. 1 goal behind. Sorry, it's the Valley Primary School, the defending champions for last year's competition. They are in the lead at the moment with the 0-0. Here is number 8 loses out. The ball has been booted upfield all the way in all the acre spaces. The player squares for inside, which is good. A good pass there, but making a meal of it is the player in the midfield there on the in the front line, just giving it away. But here is Morris again. There's a shot and goal, and it's almost rolling into the back of the net. That was a well taken shot there. Goalkeeper losing his grasp, but recovering well to save that one from trickling into the goal. Here is Valley Primary in the attacking third. Ball been, number 14. All he had to do was just chest that one down, and would have been in business, but a ball being struck a little too powerfully, and loses it, and the ball going into touch for a throw in there to the Morris Vanderpool School. Yes, it's still 1-0. We are into the 28th minute of play, and here the ball is with the Valley now. Chips inside, number 12. Trying to squeeze, but ball being booted into touch for a corner kick there to the Valley Primary School.
I think I recognize number 5 as the son for the coach of the female team for Morris Vanderpool Primary School. He's been defending well, and he plays very aggressively, as you can see. Blocked there by the player from Valley School, and there'll be a throw on for the Morris Vanderpool Primary School.
So Morris here trying to find that goal, but as we wind our way down, I'm seeing the referee looking at his watch there. Yes, that noise you're hearing is certainly for goal scored on the other end, and the Kishma in our booth here just went dancing some paces as the team has drawn close blood on the B field. But in the meantime, it's the Valley here with a 1-goal advantage. As they dribbling through, here is the player dribbling through. He looks up, chips, and number 14 again, not controlling the ball well at all. He dribbles past one. Number 14. Here comes number 14. He looks up. Trying to play the 1-2 pass. Dribbles and number shot by number 14, but ill-directed one. And that's the final whistle for this half. It's 1-0 in favor of the Valley Primary School, the defending champions, and we are certainly going to be looking to see what will happen in this second half. Your thoughts? The Valley, Isa has been in the ascendancy. Tight game, but they are having the better of the play.
Yes, it's a very good game, but Valley is up to nil. But you never know for the second half is always challenging. You never know if Maris Vanderpool will come back and score. Valley will just hold the lead. It will just wait and see what's happening.
Yes, wonderful. So we will meet you again in about 10 minutes time when we bring you the second half of this encounter, the Valley Primary School versus the Morris Vanderpool Primary School. Stay tuned until then. Yes, we are back for the start of the second half. It's the Valley Primary School. They are in the ascendancy, leading 1-0. But certainly the Morris Vanderpool, they are certainly going to be looking to get on the score sheet here. Here is Valley dribbling down to their right. And there's a shot and goal, but saved wonderfully there by the goalkeeper. Still the ball is still with the Valley, but powerfully struck across the face of goal and into touch for a throw in there to the Morris Vanderpool School. So it's 1-0 in favor of the Valley School as we are into our second half of this encounter here for this evening. Yes. Here we await. Here we see a goal kick taken. Only as far as the Morris Vanderpool. Here is Morris coming away with it, but cleared there by the number 13 for Valley. Here is number 7. Number 7 dribbling past one, but he's challenged here. Still dribbling, but loses it and into touch for a throw in there to the a goal kick to the Morris Vanderpool. So Morris Vanderpool, they're certainly going to be looking to see how best they can at least pull this goal back so far. An evenly contested game, but aside from a few moments into the first half, both teams has been pretty much even Steven. Here we see the clearance, and as Valley are certainly really trying to get that second goal to make themselves feel a little bit more comfortable. The Morris Vanderpool, they certainly will be thinking about different ideas. There is a defender there, number 13, holds the ball up well and passes it to number 8. Number 8 trying to find the man over there on the white side. Here is Morris Vanderpool, cut out there by number 13. Squares nicely to number 14. Number 14 boots it upfield, but only as far as the Morris Vanderpool player, who is challenged there heavily by the diminutive number 7, the goal scorer, Bell, who really had a wonderful goal, really scored a wonderful goal to open up his account and to open the Valley School account. And they are certainly going to be looking for goal number 2. Here is number 10, dribbles past one, squares to Bell, who squares across the goal, and a shot going wide and into touch for a goal kick to the Valley School. So Isa, what are you looking for from the Valley in this second half?
What am I looking for from the Valley? Tony and I'm just looking for an interesting game, even though I'm back in the Valley Primary School. It will be more interesting if the Morris Vanderpool will score one and come back to make the game more, interesting. Right now, it's a bit dead because Valley have one and the ball is more up in Morris Vanderpool half. The goalkeeper here for Valley ain't getting no work to do, so I just feel like he's just relaxing. The defender getting all the touch of the ball.
Okay, so a goal, as I say, can make it exciting. If the Morris Vanderpool can get a goal back, they can certainly make it exciting here for this match this afternoon. Here is Morris on the attack, but that one is going to be cut out there by the number 5. He chips the ball upfield, trying to find the player. Cut out there, but sloppy clearance there by the Morris Vanderpool player, kicking that one into touch And here is Valley on the attack. Square pass. Here is Valley on the attack. We're cut out there by Morris nicely. And it's going to be a corner kick. Corner kick to the Valley Primary School. Yes. It is the 5th edition of the National Caribbean Commercial Bank of Anguilla primary football competition. And what I can tell you is that previously the former National Bank of Anguilla, they had overseen this tournament for some 26 years. So we can safely say that this tournament has been running for the past 31 years in its existence and growing leaps and bounds, doing very well, as you can see here, as you can hear in the background there from the spectators, the friends, the family of the players on show here so far. And like I was saying just now, Nakishma, this tournament has been running. I know previously the National Bank of Anguilla ran it for some 26 years, and it's now in its 5th edition since the bank has merged together. So we can say some 31 years in and still looking strong.
Yes, I played in this tournament as a young player for the at that time it was SGPS, Sunrise Primary School. Opportunity here for the Morris Van Der Poel, and he takes too long to get the shot off, and quite a missed opportunity, and possibly a foul on the goalkeeper. There was some contact between the goalkeeper and one of the players from Morris Van Der Poel Primary School. But yes, certainly this. I won't say my age, but this tournament has been around for quite some time. I don't believe they always had a female version. I could be corrected, I stand to be corrected, but I believe we were the first female team, or the team I played for would have been the first iteration of the female version of the tournament. And they've done an excellent job. Football is a sport that teaches discipline. It's very skills intensive, and there's a lot of talent. We see Morris having a lot more possession in this half. For some reason, I always feel as if this side is easier to play on from an attack, from an offensive standpoint. That could be just my mind, but I always feel that it is better coming down this way when you're playing with the fields. But either way, they may have had some nice halftime chat with their coach, and the Morris Van Der Poel offensive line is a lot more robust. It's still anybody's game, because I believe it's still 1-0 in favor of the defending champions. We will not see, I think it's safe to say, we will not see a repeat of what happened with the sisters for both these teams, because Morris Van Der Poel, the boys are putting up a more robust challenge than the girls for Valley did against the Morris Van Der Poel champions, the returning champions. There was an opportunity there in the offensive line for Morris Van Der Poel, but bad placement. And there was a missed opportunity. Good clearance there by the defender, however, because Valley almost had an opportunity for another goal, which would have put them in a more commanding position. At this point, like I said, anybody's game. The defender did well to recover, but possession still with the Morris Van Der Poel Primary School. An attempt there to cross by number 5. Nice cut there by number, I can't see the number for that Morris Van Der Poel player. 2.
called the offside too.
And there was a call an offside signal, and Valley School will take possession of the ball. The pace of the game is fairly slow. Nice little attacking by the offensive player for the Mars Vanderpool Primary School. A lot more possession we're seeing in this game from the Mars Vanderpool Primary School. A big kick coming out of the midfield for Mars Vanderpool, and I'm not sure if contact was made. No, this would be a goal kick.
Yes, so still a 1-0 in favor of the Valley Primary School. Morris seems to be coming into their own, haven't had that near opportunity that they are searching for yet. Here, the ball has been cleared across the goal line for a corner kick. So putting on the pressure now and turning the screws is Morris. The Valley Primary School is almost like they are just taking their time and thinking, well, we got this game in control, but a mistake can see an equalizer, and then that will spell some trouble. They will have to be putting their foot to the gas pedal again.
The goalkeeper for Valley has been in good form thus far. Wasted ball by Mars Vanderpool Primary School on that corner kick, and it will be a goal kick by Valley Primary School. I was saying that the goalkeeper for Valley School, he hasn't had much work to do, but from the little walk he was given, I think he's in good form. And the players are battling it out to respond to this kickoff. And it'll be kicked out by 5 for Valley School. And number 10 will try to advance. There's a blocked attempt by the Mars Vanderpool Primary School defender. He's a very tall opposing figure, because compared to his other teammates and opponents, he's a bit over them head and shoulders. And that body can come into, you can use it to your advantage in defending. Morris will throw the ball on, and Valley School taking possession. There's a cross, lacks potential. Will there be follow-up from number 8 of Valley School? We are not seeing that. And well defended by the Mars Vanderpool Primary School defense.
Yeah. Playing to the strength of their coach, Cleo, the gritty defending from the Morris Vanderpool, making sure that they thwart all the opportunities that have been thrown against them from the Valley Primary School, and certainly holding their own in not conceding a second goal and giving themselves a chance to really equalize. Here you see the corner kick being taken, cut out there by the player there, but in an effort to move forward, was blocked there by that Valley School defender there, and just winning a throw-in deep into their half. You can see the crowd, everyone is trying to get something to eat, trying to feed their faces as we go through this game here. We are into the 14th minute of this second half. Is still Valley School 1. They are deep into the attacking third. Here's the cross coming in, but the goalkeeper collected well. Wonderful cross, but the keeper right in position, collecting well, kicks out, but only as far as the Valley player, and that ball is going to roll across the line for a throw-in taken quickly, cut out there by the Morris but blocked there and cleared into touch for another throw into the Valley Primary School. And as we were mentioning just a while ago, the length and the time that this tournament has been running, we have seen quite a number of exciting, talented players coming out of this make as well.
Yes, and feeding directly into the different adult clubs, which is good for the game of football in Anguilla. I think what has slowed down, missed opportunity here by the offensive player for Morris Vanderpool Primary School. It was a bit of an opportunity, but well defended. I believe that ball went out of play. I think that has slowed down the pace and excitement of this game just a tad. The ball has been kicked out. We've seen overwhelming number of score-ons in this matchup between Morris Vanderpool Primary School and the Valley School. Misplay there by the defender for Morris Vanderpool, and that could breed trouble. Brilliant cross, but nobody to take advantage. And well played by the defense for Morris Vanderpool Primary School, and the striker for Valley School responding. Well, that's Robin. Yes, he did not respond well. He thought that should have been a goal, but that defender flew in the air and defended that with style. And so we are back at goal kick out, and this game is not over. Valley School now has to shift to a very defensive game because they are well into the and the foul has been signaled, and there'll be a kick by the Valley Primary School. So far they have kicked very well. They've crossed and passed very well. Some of the kicks are a little too powerful. Is this number 10? We've seen thus far in this game, he can kick hard, powerful, and overshoot the goal. And he will not be able to advance play for his team, and a foul signal in favor of Morris Vanderpool Primary School, and that will diminish the threat that was in their box area. And there's a kick out. We see well blocked by the offender for Valley School, and might have been a goal opportunity, but missed. And we see number 7 kicking the ball out. I believe he's still having a bit of an emotional reaction to his missed goal a while ago. Football is equal parts skill and psychological play. And you can't get psyched out so easily because it will affect your abilities. And what I admire about Morris Vanderpool though is that they did not allow that early goal to deter them, and they've been able, we are a little disrupted by a goal on the other side. But Morris Vanderpool has been able to not only defend well and not allow the offensive players to advance. They are now looking for opportunities in this second half to score. They are playing a more complicated game in that they have to score, but they also have to defend. Whereas Valley just needs to focus on defending and look for opportunities where they come to score. Number 7 responding to a call from the ref.
I mean, I can see clearly here, but what is he saying? Is it a free kick to the Morris? Certainly can be a free kick to the Morris. So here's a free kick to Maurice Van der Poel, kicked all the way across the field, and player had been challenged here. Winning it was the player there for Valley, and they are looking to mount an attack now. Player dribbles past one, dribbles past two, and there is a charge, but been challenged there, challenged heavily, and the ball just rolling to the keeper, who tosses it out, but only as far as the center circle there to the Valley player. And there you see the tall player there for number 13 for the Maurice Van der Poel, clearing well. There you see it, dribbling it nicely, player in the blue boots, number 5, but not having enough support at all, and been blocked in, cut out, but ball is still with the Valley Primary School. They are leading 1-0, but they certainly want to get that second goal to make themselves feel a little bit more comfortable. But here is Morris on the attack again. Morris on the attack, cut out there by the defender there, coming through and picking up that one nicely, returning the pass. And here is Valley. Being challenged. There's a shot and goal, but that one goes wide and wide of the upright for a goal kick there to the Maurice Van der Poel School. We are into the 23rd minute, so we just got another 7 minutes to go in this encounter, and the Valley certainly, Maurice certainly will definitely need to make a move on things if they really want to get any spoil of these points here this evening. Here is Bell, number 6, trying to dribble past one, but loses out. Collected there by number 13, but cut out there by the player there for Maurice Van der Poel. Passes to the player on the left side, but he's challenged, and because here is Morris. There's a shot, a goal, but the goalkeeper wearing the number 1 jersey, Morris, player had all the opportunity to get an equalizer, but this could spell trouble here now, because Valley on the attack with numbers, and the keeper collecting nicely, clears boots out well, and Morris almost getting, well, they actually got the shot off, but couldn't get it past the goalkeeper there in the Valley Primary School.
You know, that's one thing you teach strikers to try to find the corners, because if you kick directly to the keeper, you make his job easier, and we see that in what just happened. The player for number 5, he's a quick player, but he takes too long to get the cross off to number 12, and that's what they're suffering from right now. He's having a delayed reaction when he gets into the penalty area.
Yes, this action here end to end on both sides. Here is Valley, but the keeper is really reading off his lines well, coming out and collecting nicely. Here is Morris. Here is Morris. They are trying to get that goal. Time is winding down. Here is Morris. Blocked there by Bell, number 7. Picks up Robin. Picked up there, Robin. Yes. And ball being cleared. Collected there by the keeper. He tosses it out, but almost making a meal of that. Here is number 13 dribbling past one. Yes. And there we see Robin. They're just tugging on his boot, as he is on his back. The referee is trying to signal, and it's a shot and it's a goal. Goal. The Valley Primary finally getting that second goal to go up 2-0, and that goal coming in the 26 minutes of play. We just got another 4 minutes to go, and I can tell you, thank God that the referee was not paying attention to his linesman, otherwise that could have eliminated the opportunity. But it's 2-0. Isa, your thoughts?
You know, Tony, I was waiting on that goal from Bell because last year he scored a numerous amount of goals. So I was really looking for a goal from him, and he really did it. Wonderful goal. Good play. Even though when he played was down, he still go. And it was a really nice goal.
Yes, really well taken goal. And I'm dropping my microphone as well. But we've seen 2 well taken goals here from the Valley Primary School. And I'm just getting some instructions there from the referee. It says a penalty. Didn't really see. We'll have to definitely go back to VAR to see what happened there. But it's 2-0, and can go 3 goals up. Remember, they have gotten a penalty before, and that one was well taken this time, making no mistake this time. Taken well taken kick into the back of the net, and it's 3-0 in favor of the Valley, and they are right now in the ascendancy. I know last year when they started, they didn't start it off as well as this, because I think they lost their first match when they started as well. But this year they are certainly making a minute of that. Nakishma.
Yes, those goals coming in quick succession, and that goals will do that for you, boost your confidence. But I don't think I have to monitor, but I don't think that Mars Vanterpool is necessarily defeated. We're just seeing the very skilled players at the Valley School now showing up for play, and the keeper has done an excellent job. He has been under pressure for most of the game, and he's played well, but you can't stop all, and that's why it's important to take shots at the goal.
Yes, sure. And I'm certainly sure had they scored that chance when they were 1-0, that it might have been a different outcome, a different spell on the game as well. If they really had taken that easy chance that they had earlier before they conceded those 2 goals as well. And certainly making no bones, taking no chance at all, clearing both the ball and the player, as we can see. So that looks like number 12 there. I just picked up a little knock there with the player clearing the ball, but it's a corner kick to the Morris Vanterpool. As time is certainly winding down, we are certainly about into the final minute of play. I haven't had a lot of injury time, and certainly sure that we're not going to be looking for a lot. And here is the Valley Primary on the attack again. Down the flank on the right side. Player dribbles past one, crosses, but he loses the ball, eludes the on-rushing striker there, and it goes further for Robin, who squeezes all the way back to number 13. Number 13 goes further back as the player there was challenged, cut out there by the player. And on the other end, we are seeing goal scoring on the other end as well. Yes. So we're just about into the final minute of this match, this evening, the Valley Primary School, they are the ones in the ascendancy, and it's going to be a corner. Yeah, it appears as if it's going to be a corner kick to the Valley, and certainly in the dying stages of this game. As I check my watch, yes, we are into the 31st minute, and the ball, corner kick taken, clearance, blocked there, cut out, and there's another chance at goal, but the goalkeeper collects nicely, boots the ball upfield. That's an infringement on the goalkeeper there. Infringement on the goalkeeper. And we certainly into the dying stages of this game. It's still 3-0 in favor of the Valley Primary, the defending 2019 primary school football competition. Here is Morris on the attack. Blocked. Clearance blocked again. And it's a throw-in. There to throw-in. There to the Morris Vanderpool. This could be what could be their last touch of the ball. As there you had it. There is the whistle, and into touch for the referee has called time on this game. It's 3-0 in favor of the Valley, opening and defending their crown well with a 3-goal advantage over Morris Vanderpool, but pretty tight, hard-fought game. But then the Valley was certainly the better team, like Kishma.
Yes, we expected that Valley would have the upper hand in this game, and Morris Vanderpool tried, but they had no match for the offensive or defensive line, rather, to be honest, of the Valley Primary School. They didn't respond. The boys didn't respond with the same vim and vigor of the Morris Vanderpool Primary School girls, but 3-0 is still a win, and they've secured the win for tonight.
Yes, thank you, Nakisma. And as we wind our way down here, we are going to go over to Isa and get her thoughts on the game.
Congratulations to the Valley Primary School. Also congratulations to the Morris Vanderpool Primary School, because they played a good game. They never give up. They fight till the end. So I would like to say congratulations to the Morris Vanderpool game. But I really did expected Valley to win this game, knowing that they was the champion. They come out and they show the color, they really defend. But this is not the end of the tournament, so we have to wait and see what the other school bring, if Valley gonna still hold it or they will give up early. We just don't know what will happen.
Okay, there you have it, and that's the end of our commentating or presenting of this game. We thank our technical guys in Angular AI live. Yes, and we're looking forward to joining you again when we will bring you more coverage of live football right here from the Raymond E. Gishard. It's the 2020 Primary School NCBA football competition. Thank you and have a good night.